Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Olsem Wanem. I'm Florence John Duo. In one of our previous episodes, we featured stories from teachers in rural Milne Bay province who were sponsored by the European Union. In this episode, we talked to students from Holy Trinity, Nazarene, Enga and Gaulim teachers colleges and find out how this European Union scholarship has played a significant impact in their lives. The European Union, under its Human Resources Development Programme Phase 1 or HRDP1, has sponsored students to be trained as teachers in various teacher training colleges in the country. Its aim is to develop and boost PNG's human resource, which will drive the nation forward.
Education and capacity building in general, where we put in the same group, are essential for every nation. They are the main tool in the possession of all governments to fight and eventually eradicate poverty. They also promote social peace, a cohesive society, a tolerant society that can really develop through dialogue, through respect, through appreciation. In particular, in Papua New Guinea, the biggest challenge that is faced is also the rapid growth of population and the fact that it's very difficult to catch up always with the ever-growing needs. So it is very important for Papua New Guinea to continue focusing the support of the education sector in order to build the future generations of Papua New Guineans.
This program aims to strengthen the education sector and has been running since 2012 and will end come 2017. This program supports teacher training, which is an important aspect to boosting our nation building. We hear from some education experts on the importance of teacher training and the impact it has on a nation.
My name is Yegeru Woda. Teachers are the backbone of the nation. The quality of education system in Papua New Guinea begins from the basic education in primary schools up to that. And we think that if teachers' colleges or teacher training institutions don't produce the quality that is demanded by the education system, then obviously we profit our purposes and we will produce the system that is not what is expected by the nation of Papua New Guinea for quality education system.
Teacher development in any country, I think, is the most important aspect of building a nation. Teacher development is very, very important. Without teachers, you won't grow and push the nation forward.
My name is Kela Kipita. I'm from Western Province. It's very important because many new schools are established in very remote places in Papua New Guinea, and there are many students who are hungry for education and need to be educated.
My name is John Onguglo. I'm the principal of this college, Holy Trinity Teachers College. Teacher training is very important. You name all the jobs in our country or elsewhere, they have to come out from an institution, a school. And in order to have quality citizens, you need a good teacher, a quality teacher with a quality curriculum, and you produce quality citizens.
You're watching Olsem Wanem. In this segment, we hear the stories of the students and the challenges they've faced and how these challenges have been eased when the European Union took them under its wings by sponsoring the 3 years of studies in teacher training colleges. Many parents in Papua New Guinea face the challenge of providing school fees for their children to get an education. However, some parents have been relieved from this obligation by the European Union stepping in to help.
My name is Igo. I come from Central Province. Before I was an elementary teacher with the Porabada Elementary School. I came here through self-sponsorship, which my parents are pastors and they just paid half of my fees. And when I came, when EU stepped in, I felt very, very happy because it has lifted the burden that my parents were facing in terms of school fees.
My name is Philip Takai and I'm from Simbu. Before I got the sponsorship, I'm a Welitza. I'm a grade 10 dropout and doing matriculation through the DODL from Kundiawa. And I applied to Holy Trinity Teachers College and then I was accepted. But I was stranded to come here because I have some problems with the school fee. So with that, the European Union, they stepped in and sponsored me.
My name is Rose Miamil and I'm from Simbu. It's been 4 years. Like 4 years I've been in the village doing nothing, like just sitting around the house doing nothing. When I first found out that I was a recipient of the European Union, I was filled with joy. I was overjoyed and I was happy to be a European recipient of the European sponsorship. Being under the European sponsorship, it helped me and my family a lot because coming to a family where there is a lot of students attending tertiary institutions and tertiary institutions, like we find it difficult for the school fees and all this. So when I found out that I was on the European Union, it helps a lot.
My name is Sairato and my surname is Peter. I come from Western Province in Middle Fly District. Been here for 3 years, it's so much, it's expensive. I thought that my dad would not come up. He could not pay that much. Like 15,000 is so much for him. And I shed tears of joy together with the rest of my college. This time when EU is paying my school fees for 3 solid years, and I thought that I would never get allowance as well from EU. And it's a great honor to have EU giving me allowance as well on top of the 3 years school fees.
My name is Anne and I'm from Western Province in the Middle Fly District. Before I came to Enga Teachers College, I stayed at home since leaving school in 1994. I stayed at home almost for 20 years. And after within that time, I've been doing my matriculation. And somehow, when I pushed my application in, I was successful. So that's how I ended up here. In the college has been introduced. This is almost the 6th year. And some of the facilities are not in place. And like one thing is library to do our research. We have no means and ways to go to the library. But one help that I've seen from the EU is the allowance they give has helped me to do my assessments, accessible tasks. And I'm very thankful that with the help of EU, I can manage to do my accessible tasks.
I'm Dennis Tabi and I come from Western Britain, small village, Noao. I completed my grade 12 in 2007, and with no hope, I was at home, just helping in village life. But then, I don't know, I was called out from the village to this college. It's been a hard work for my parents for sending me here
and for thinking about school fee and air freight as well, for buying my ticket or paying for my ticket to come as far as this. So I was very happy that I was in the sponsorship of EU.
My name is Judith Pokwa and I'm from the autonomous region of Bougainville, Buin district, and my small remote village is called Piano. I thought of my parents' burdens too, like sometimes I ask for like pocket money, they don't make it to send my coins like very quickly. So at the school fees side too, I also thought that it's gonna be like a help to them, that the European Union, like it's gonna pay my school fees for how many years that I'm gonna be taking. So it's gonna be like a kind of help to my parents.
Welcome back to Olsem Wanem. Being a teacher is to educate and boost our human resource. These are some positive changes that the scholarship recipients want to achieve during their teaching career.
Jeffrey Sakayo. I come from the province of Milne Bay. First of all, I felt positive about myself. It gave me an incentive to work harder also. It's not just, they just sponsored me and then I'll just be like, just relaxed or something. It gave me a better incentive to work more harder in the years to come, as I want to be a teacher for the next few years. Being a European recipient, the goals that I want to see in my community is to upbring the less fortunate. I mean, the students who are eager to learn. Also, they have the right to learn in an environment or in a community. They also have other dreams also. So I, as the recipient of European, I have to be there to activate their mindset or their thinking, just to make them, motivate them up through learning and to boost them up to carry on what they have planned for their own careers also. As a teacher, it's our also our duty, it's our responsibility to bring up students in the community to prosper in their future acts also.
My name is Vera Delala. I come from Milne Bay province. As a recipient, first of all, I would say that I am so happy to be part of the European sponsor, and also it has lightened up my parents' the burden in terms of school fees. The goals that I wanted to achieve in those that particular school is I want to bring up developments in terms of to bring up schools, improvement of the classrooms, as well as to put up libraries and other infrastructure services.
My name is Alphonse Kupo. I'm from Jimbo province. I exactly come from a family of a subsistence farmer, which my parents, they cannot afford like 5,000 EF for 5,000 kina for a month or a year. Like it was a bit erased some of the burden from my parents. And as for me, also I feel relief, and as well I think my parents also, they feel happy about it and relief. Plans after graduating from Melanesian Nazarene Teachers College, our college motto is reach the unreached. So what I'm going to do after my graduate is I'm going to go to my own province, straight to rural parts of the province to at least try my best to teach all the young ones, upcoming ones.
Another component of the Human Resource Development Programme, or HRDP, by the European Union is infrastructure development. Gaulim Teachers College in East New Britain Province is one teachers' college benefiting from this. Sponsoring students is one thing, but it means more intakes for the teacher training colleges. The European Union has also been helping in infrastructure development in some colleges. Gaulim Teacher Training College will soon benefit from the new dormitory and lecture rooms still under construction, funded by the European Union.
The European Union has given us a lot of boost in terms of our infrastructure development. 2011, they built 2 dormitories, which caters 40 each in each dormitory. And we had a total of 80 plus students living in this dormitory, which gives us a lot of strength in our accommodation situations, giving us a lot of help. And with the inclusive of the dormitories, which our current 123 space dormitories coming double story, is going to really a big boost for us, and going to provide the best comfort for our students, because there's the latest buildings, and which to us, European Union has done a great thing to this college. Infrastructure and contribution from European Union have brought growth in our students' population. Over the years, up to 2010, the population normally goes as far as 300. Today, I'm talking to you that I have a population of 839 students. The European Union's infrastructure development assistance had given us a boost in the population that gives us the number to go up. With the number going up of the students' population, we now have the status of the college have risen up. And the status of this college has risen up to the highest level, which is level 11. So currently, Gaulim Teachers College recognizes the 3 top institutions, teachers' college in the country.
Dormitory spaces, some of us are crowding in the dormitories. Okay, I think these youth-sponsored dormitories can help us to ease what we are facing right now.
We now hear from the principals of the teachers' colleges, parents and spouses of the EU scholarship recipients about what they think of this initiative by the European Union.
What the European Union does is good for especially the rural majority that cannot have access to money or access to facilities, access to other things. They're disadvantaged. So providing a sponsorship like this for our students, especially from remote, it's credit to the students.
A lot of those students come in from remote locations, and having European Union coming in to sponsor them, it's a great relief, I believe, for the parents, because most of them come in from very low, socioeconomic brackets, and they're not able to actually meet this, and it's a great relief for them, first of all.
We need partners from outside, and European Union is one of them, has done a wonderful job in the country through HRDP1.
And I think and we believe the European Union have done a great thing for the nation of Papua New Guinea, and we will appreciate for that on behalf of all the parents and all the schools in the country.
Initially, I sponsored her, and I didn't expect this help, but then it eventuated, and I was very much grateful for what happened. It relieved a lot of my financial burdens.
Me pili mama strat long bell strat because me at me Olsem single mama na minga trebla nini na mi sapoti me one time na la tubla brata blongem na mi time me win scholarship and me got big plan was one time European Union.
Thank you, European Union! Thank you, European Union! Happy Europe Day! Happy Europe Day! Thank you, European Union! Happy Europe Day!
We have come to the end of our program. If you have any comments or stories you would like to share, please send us an email via the address on your screen or visit our Facebook page. Until next time, from the Olsem Wanem team, it's goodbye for now.